Hello, my name is Cory Van Andel. I am currently at Dali 17, and I am an art and design student at CSUMB Monterey Bay currently. I've been an artist my whole life. Now I'm learning a bit more about design and digital art, but in my own time when I'm making my own art, a lot of it tends to be watercolor, acrylic, lots of ink, and then collage as well. So when it comes to inspiration, I tend to get a lot from imagery of places I've been, things in my past, and I try to make a point of my art balancing between reality and not reality. And that's part of the reason that I've come to really admire Dali as an artist, is because he embraces surrealism so heavily, and balances between that real and not real zone. One of the themes that I try pretty hard to stick to within my art is using visual images of real life objects to carry more meaning than they ordinarily might. So this is something that I know exists in Dali's work a lot and is just kind of a Freudian dream theory is a lot of where it comes from. But so for example, in one of my pieces that very much references a lot of classic surrealism, there's some pillars and they're layered on top of hay bales, which that's not particularly structurally sound. Growing up, you only have your certain what you know and then trying to use that foundation when you go out into the broader world. So for example, that particular image for me has a lot to do with growing up in a very small farm town where I felt very sheltered, didn't know very much about what else there was, and then trying to build something upon that. So this piece that I'm standing by right now, it's called Desert Watch or Desert Jewel. And I like it because there's a lot of specific things that pull up memories for me from my own past. One of my favorite things that Dali does is these big open landscapes with some things very far in the distance. This one, for me especially, reminds me of being a young kid taking road trips through Arizona, and just the vast nothingness and all this time and space to like think and not knowing exactly where that would go. But then all of a sudden you've got this big treasure here, and that visually is just very appealing to me. I love those colors there, but it also makes me think of, maybe a memory or two of going through my grandma's jewelry box or something like that. And then the part that I'm also drawn to is these two guys right here, because I don't really get it per se. I think this little guy's cute, but I think it's always important to have some element of mystery within art.